always bring you a little bit of happiness.
Absolutely. So in just a moment, we're going to step aside for the anthem, and we are going to take a break. And when we come back, we'll have the starters in the tip as you're listening to high school girls basketball on the Action Sports Network.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's meet the teams involved in tonight's game. First of all, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Squires of Manchester. Number 3, Aliara Atienza. Number 4, Peyton Green. Number 12, Ella Clifford. Number 21, Maddie Miller. Number 22, Gracie Lauer. Number 34, Grace Smith. Number 44, Olivia Neal. Now the starters for the Squires. Number 5, Brooklyn Buzzard. Number 10, Molly Schnapp. Number 20, McKelvey Asperstedt. Number 23, Hadley West. Number 42, Ian Scholl. The Squires are coached by Alan Kaufman. Now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the home team, the Oak Hill Lady Eagles. Number 3, Taylor Holloway. Number 25, Melissa Clinton Jr. Number 21, Ruth Tripp. Starting at forward, 5'9" freshman, number 31, Lydia Trexler. Starting at forward, 5'8" sophomore, number 55, Janessa Shields. Starting at guard, 5'5" junior, number 5, Olivia Shaw. Starting at guard, 5'7" sophomore, number 11, Alexa Myers. Golden Eagles are coached by Carrie Barker. Officials for our first game tonight are Jeff Lytle, Jeff Meeks, and Joe Rudolph.
Here as we get set for tip here at Oak Hill High School. Let's send it over to Ian Brookshire for the starting lineup.
Quick starting lineup tonight for the visiting Manchester Lady Squires. We have Brooklyn Buzzard, Molly Schnapp, McKelvey Asperstedt, Hadley West, and Kim Schroll. And then for your hometown Eagles, we have Olivia Shaw, Alexa Myers, Ruth Tripp, Lydia Trexler, and Janessa Shields.
So here we go as this ball will be tossed up and controlled by Oak Hill, and Trexler just didn't know where she was, and she turns the basketball right over on the over and back violation.
Like I said, a little bit of nerves here in the early going. So
yeah, you're going to get those, and that's the thing is, you just got to settle in. As this is West, cross-court pass over to Buzzard. Buzzard back to West, now hits Schnapp. Schnapp in the corner to Esposette. Now over to Shanap. Back to Hadley West on the left side of the floor. Bounce pass to Buzzard. Buzzard launches a three, and she misses that one. Rebound on the left side, down to number 10, Molly Shanap. And now out to number 23, Hadley West to reset the offense.
No block out there on the interior. See
she hits Buzzard. Buzzard with it on the right wing. And she hits West, and she'll be called for a travel. So just 45 seconds into the game, Manchester turns the ball over on Like, now the Squires will come out in this press.
Yeah, look to be pressing here, taking advantage of a little bit of the younger lineup for Oak Hill. See what they can do.
Here's Shaw with it, bounce pass to
her, and then Hadley West went to go get it, and she just couldn't grab a hold of the ball.
So Shaw will inbound now for Oak Hill, looking to get it in. Fires it into Alexa Myers. Myers has it on the left side to Janessa Shields. She goes upstairs to get it. Bounce pass to Alexa Myers on the right side of the floor. Myers with it, picks up her dribble. She's looking, gives it off to Trexler. Trexler back to Myers. Manchester coming out in this 2-3 zone now. Myers, baseline down to Shields, back to Myers. She fires another three, and she misses that one. Rebound for Ruth Tripp, who puts it up off balance, and a foul going the other way. That one will be against Lydia Trexler.
Swinging the ball well, moving the ball well for Oak Hill. Just got to work that ball around and take advantage of. And you get that ball inside, getting the ball out of there, so you're not caught with a turnover.
Both teams seem to be moving the ball well as Manchester turns this one over. That was Buzzard who turned it over. Oak Hill back the other way. Now to Myers. Missed her first two open looks. She passes that one up. Out to Trexler. To Myers. For Kim Schroll. Gives the outlet pass to Hadley West. She's kind of that primary point guard for the Squires. She drives it to the right. Bounce pass to Buzzard. Buzzard gets into the lane, stops at about 12 feet from the rim, and a loose ball down on the floor, and a jump ball staying with Manchester.
Still no score here, but we're going to look as Hadley West inbounds the ball. Looking for probably an outside pass here.
Out now to number 10. This is Shanat for three, no good. And a rebound for Olivia Shaw. She brings it up the right side. Shaw stops. Looks out to Ruth Tripp. Tripp with the basketball. Tripp finds Janessa Shields, left wing. Now out to Myers. She has it deep, kind of NBA range now. She's not going to shoot it. Bounce pass, high post to Tripp. Turnaround jump shots up and good for Ruth Tripp. So Tripp buries it from 15 feet out, and it's 2-0 Oak Hill with 5:22 to play in the first. Buzzard up the floor. Cross-court pass to Hadley West. West, loose ball thrown out of bounds, belongs to Oak Hill. And looks like we're going to have some substitutions for Manchester. Number 44, Olivia Neal. Aaliyah Aitaniza checks in, and looks like, number...
Kind of lost her there. Yeah. hard to judge the substitutions when you're going in quick.
Here's Myers with it, out to Olivia Shaw. Shaw on the left wing. Now to Ruth Tripp. Tripp driving, kicks it out to Alexa Myers. Myers high post to Trexler, and she's fouled. Nice little high post entry pass there, going to the low post in a high-low action there.
Foul on Brooklyn Buzzard there. That's her first.
And you don't want to get Buzzard in foul trouble. She is the star player for Manchester. She's coming in at 14 a game. Shields goes up, no good. Rebound Trexler. She put it back up and in. Lydia Trexler makes it in. And timeout going to be called. It'll be a 30-second timeout. You're scoring the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard with Fo and Moses Malone. Oak Hill 4, Manchester 0. Back after this on the Action Sports Network.
When a loved one passes away, one way to keep their memory alive is with a monument. This is Stacy Turner. At Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services, we can find the perfect monument to memorialize your loved one in a way that shows respect while sharing their personality with others. Let Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services give your family peace of Fairmount, Marion, and the Jones Smith Chapel in Upland.
Back here at the Eagles Nest at Oak Hill High School as Oak Hill leads 4-0 over Manchester. Manchester up the floor. Buzzard almost threw it out of bounds, but it's picked up by Janessa Shields. Now out to Olivia Shaw to Ruth Tripp. Finds Shaw back top of the key, and this one is just stolen out of there by number 21 for Manchester. And we don't seem to have a name on her. Did we miss her?
Yeah, she does not appear to be on the roster.
Oh, well, she takes it to the rack and scores. That was Miller for Manchester.
Maddie Miller.
As she gets the and one, and she hits the free throw. And it's 4-2. Oak Hill up over Manchester. As here's Shields. She fires a 17-footer up, no good. A rebound and a foul going the other way. Hadley West corralled the rebound, and she was fouled on the way down.
Good box out there by Hadley. Didn't allow Alexa Myers to get over the top of her.
So Myers and Shaw and Lydia Trexler have all committed fouls for Oak Hill. As the Squires will bring this one up. This is Buzzard with it. Back to Hadley West. Almost turned the ball over. Loose ball picked up by Antoniza. Baseline, Maddie Miller puts it up, no good. And a rebound for Lydia Trexler. Trexler out to Shields. Now to Olivia Shaw. Taking over the point guard duty since Taylor Holloway's been injured. Myers, high post to Trexler. She drives all the way, stripped out of there. And tied ball will belong to Oak Hill on the possession arrow.
Oak Hill doing a good job working that ball into the lane there. 2 or 3 times we've had Ruth trip for an easy jump shot, and then just had Lydia Trexler there with a look. Decided to not take it. Trip to inbound. Corner pass now to Myers for 3 in the right wing, no good. Rebound for Olivia Shaw and the Golden Eagles. And this one's poked away and out of bounds by Maddie Miller. As that one about hit the scores, hit the people at the scores table on the tip out of bounds. But nonetheless, it'll stay with Oak Hill. Olivia Shaw will inbound. Ruth Trips comes out, and Olivia Sharon goes in.
High post pass to Shields, puts it on the deck. She spins. Back to Shaw for 3. That one's a little too strong, and a rebound for Neal. Neal out to Buzzard. Buzzard will bring the ball up the floor. She crosses over. Inside pass now to number 44, Olivia Neal. She drives baseline, picks up the dribble, loose ball. Stolen out of there by Lydia Trexler. Trexler hands it off to Alexa Myers with it. Now to Shaw. Shaw has it deep on the right wing to Sharon. Sharon, cross-court pass to Shaw. High post entry to Trexler. Back to Shaw for 3. That one's no good. A rebound pulled down by number 3. That's Antoniza. Now outlet pass to Buzzard. Buzzard drives into the lane, and this one is going to be knocked out of bounds, stays with Manchester. 4-3 on the Riverside timeout. So, like I was saying, on the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, it's Oak Hill 4, Manchester 3, and a full timeout. Don't go away. You're listening to high school girls basketball on the Action Sports Network.
If you keep looking for a great Mexican restaurant only to be disappointed over and over again, make Los Amores in Marion your next stop. Located downstairs in the Boston Hill Center, formerly the Centrum Mall in downtown Marion, Los Amores has everything you would want and more. Enchiladas, burritos, tortas, fajitas, arroz con Taco Tuesday at Los Amores. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9. Los Amores is open for dine-in and carry-out. Make your next choice of Mexican food Los Amores in downtown Marion.
Back here, Oak Hill High School on the Action Sports Network. Grant Chauncey and Brookshire here with you for a doubleheader in boys and girls basketball as Manchester has the ball. Inbound pass to Buzzard. Buzzard kind of with a ball fake and a double dribble. That's the second of the game, Ian, and Manchester cannot keep turning.
Talk about that. I'm sure the coach in the huddle is really going to enforce that next time out.
Ruth Tripp back into the lineup. She replaces Janessa Shields, and Shaw will inbound into Tripp. Now Over to Sharon with it on the right side of the floor, almost thrown away, picked up by Myers. Now to Olivia Shaw, top of the key. Back to Olivia Sharon with it. Sharon bounce pass to Myers. Myers bounce pass to Olivia Shaw on the left wing. In the corner to Myers. Myers, high post pass into Tripp. She turns around, the 13-footers up, and she got it to drop. Hit the back of the rim, hit the front, and then fell down. And now it's 6-3 Oak Hill with 2 minutes to play in the first. Up ahead now to number 34. That's Gracie Smith into the lineup for the first time for Manchester. Now out to number 3, Antoniza, and this one's turned over by Antoniza into the hands of Myers. Myers down the floor, puts it up, no good. A rebound tapped out of bounds, stays with Oak Hill.
And Maddie Miller was sitting out of bounds after the play, and the ball touched her while she was out of bounds, so it stays with Oak Hill.
That's a good call there by the official, Jeff Lytle, as this one is into Alexa Myers. Back to Olivia Shaw, poked away. Shaw picks it up now for Oak Hill, gets it across. No, it's stolen by Buzzard, and she picks up a foul.
That's her second. Got to be careful here, too. They're going to, that's 2 on her early in the game.
So Buzzard will come out, as you would expect. Hadley West and Peyton Ream into this Manchester line. This is a Manchester team that almost plays everyone that's in the scorebook, Ian.
Yeah, young team. So you're going to have some players out there with not a lot of experience, gaining experience with each game.
Bounce pass on the baseline to Shields. She kicks it out to Tripp. Tripp, high post, out to Sharon. Now to Myers. Myers ball fakes and threw it off the leg of Hadley West and out of bounds. 1:20 to play in the first quarter. Oak Hill with a 6-3 lead against the Manchester Lady Squires. Coming up after this, boys basketball on the Action Sports Network, as Oak Hill also plays Manchester in boys basketball. This three is missed by Myers on a loose ball, and it's loose on the floor. Picked up now by Ream. Ream down the right side. She's looking. Cross-court pass to Hadley West with it. She has it top of the key for Manchester. Hadley West throws it out now to number 21. That's Maddie Miller. Miller in the short corner now to number 34. That's Smith. She misses. And a rebound for Olivia Sharon.
Slow walk up the floor here with just 45 seconds left in the half. See what they can do.
Bounce pass into Shields. Out to Ruth Tripp. Tripp hits Sharon. Now to Alexa Myers inside to Shields. Poked away there by Gracie Smith, but stolen. No good. And a tied ball belongs to Manchester.
Great heads-up play there by Alexa Myers, saving a 2-on-1 situation with the poke away as Ream was heading up the court.
6-3 Oak Hill with 27 seconds to play in the first quarter. Bounce pass into Peyton Ream. Ream up the right side of the floor. Cross court to Hadley West. West almost, yeah, she did throw it away. It's picked up by Trexler. Trexler now to Alexa Myers, and she's going to be fouled on the way up. She went for kind of that 12-foot jump shot, and then she was hit with a little contact on the way up.
Coach Kaufman over there talking to the brother that plays football at Taylor. So got a little bit of athletic DNA in there in that family.
Her brother Braxton Ream.
Yeah, Braxton Ream.
He's a good football player at Manchester.
He was. Good football player at Taylor.
So Myers misses the first free throw. Her second one's up on the way. Got it to fall. 7-3 now. Oak Hill leads Manchester. Out to number 23. This is Hadley West. Going to belong to Oak Hill. Good call there by Rudolph. Or by Meeks, excuse me. They kind of look alike, man.
They do. It's so high up, you know.
Trip to Sharon on the right wing. Now to Shields. 2 seconds. Long three by Alexa Myers is off the front of the rim and no good. On the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, it's Indiana 7, Purdue 3. Wait. Oak Hill 7, Manchester 3. That was the halftime score of the football game earlier. We'll take a break. You're listening to high school girls basketball on the Action Sports Network.
Sometimes going to the dentist can be scary. At Bruner Dental Center in Marion, you can smile more and worry less. Bruner Dental has been taking care of families for over 40 years, and they provide everything from gentle cleanings to custom-made repairs. You'll get the latest techniques with unmatched comfort and precision. Bruner Dental also accepts dental insurance. See Doctors Root, Sneed, and Tensley at Bruner Dental Center, 807 West Gardner Drive in Marion, Indiana. Smile more and worry less with Bruner Dental.
Back here, Action Sports Network at Oak Hill High School. Grant Schaus, Ian Brookshire filling in as we get set for quarter number 2 here in high school girls basketball between Oak Hill and Manchester. Oak Hill off, like we said, to a 7-3 lead as get set here for the second quarter. In the Ruth Tripp now. Finds Alexa Myers, back to Ruth Tripp. Tripp has it on the left wing, now to Olivia Shaw. Shaw with the basketball. Now out to Myers. And Myers throws it to Trexler in the high post, and a tied ball will belong to the Squires.
I believe that's our second or third jump ball of the game. So,
yeah, really what that tells you is that, you know, both teams are going aggressive to the ball.
Yeah.
And they want the ball. They want to try and rip it out of there. As this is thrown to West, she's kind of trapped there in the corner of the half-court line, and they try to get it to Maddie Miller, and Shields pokes it away out of bounds.
Alexa Myers up the court with just a little bit of pressure, forces them to make an errant pass.
A 1-2-2 to Buzzard for 3, no good. And a rebound pulled down by Alexa Myers. Myers to Tripp. Tripp, she's good for a mid-range jump shot, maybe not a three-pointer. There's that mid-range.
Right on
Misses
cue.
that one. And a rebound loose on the floor. And still a loose ball. Jump ball belongs to Oak Hill.
For those of you keeping tally at home, it's our 4th jump ball of the game. So just like Grant said, a little bit of aggressive defense for both teams so far.
Both teams want the basketball. They're going at it. Tripp to get it in. Poked away out of bounds by number 23, Hadley West. And it'll stay now with Oak Hill. And if you're just tuning us in the second quarter, it's Oak Hill 7, Manchester 3 in girls basketball. Myers has it as she drives at a backdoor pass to Shaw. Shaw tried to throw it to Trexler, and the pass was just off cue and out of bounds, belongs to Manchester.
Really good back cut first pass. I thought she had a look there, but just had to do one more. Just got away from her.
Here's number 21. That's Maddie Miller. Cross-court pass to Buzzard. Buzzard up the floor. She's looking. Bounce pass to Scanat. Now out to West. West corner to Maddie Miller for 3. No good. And Scanat pulls down the rebound to Buzzard for 3. She misses that one. Man, Manchester just can't hit anything tonight. Loose ball picked up on the floor by Buzzard.
Almost got an over and back call there.
Buzzard out to West for 3 on the right wing. No good. And Tripp chases the rebound down, and she'll push it up the floor. Tripp in transition. 1-on-2. She's looking ball fake. She got everyone to leave and missed the wide open layup. And a rebound tapped out of bounds belongs to Manchester.
I think she surprised herself with how open she was in that layup. Did not expect 2 people to go out from the defender at the 3-point line. Just, you know, sometimes the hardest shots are the ones that are wide open.
Yeah, she got everyone to bite right there. And just like you said, couldn't believe how wide open she was. Inside, poked away by Lydia Trexler on the other end of the floor. And on this boy-girl doubleheader. These are some of the best games, man. You know, Thanksgiving break, start of the season. It's the midst of college football winding down, rivalry week. As this is an outside pass to Miller. She misses it. Rebound out to West. Finds Miller to Buzzard. Buzzard drives down the lane, puts up the floater. No good. And a rebound tapped out of bounds, stays with Manchester.
Like you said, there is a lid on that basket for Manchester right now. They cannot seem to get anything, whether it's long range or just a simple layup to fall.
Out to Buzzard in the corner. She rips through. Buzzard with it out to number 21. That is Miller. Short corner pass to Shannon. She misses. And a rebound for Ruth Tripp. Out to Olivia Sharon. Sharon with it. Cross-court pass to Trexler, top of the key. Interesting. They're bringing Trexler out on the perimeter a little bit instead of having her inside with Shields. This one's poked away by Maddie Miller. She's down the floor, puts it up, missed it, but a foul called on Olivia Shaw, and that will be foul number 2.
Olivia Shaw with her second foul here early enough. We'll see what they do here. See if they leave her in or decide to pull her. But not much depth with the 3 injuries tonight.
Free throw is up and no good for number 21, Maddie Miller. She has been the only scoring tonight for Manchester with all 3 of their points. She had an and 1 back in the first quarter.
And a quick break for Alexa Myers. She comes back in for Shaw with 2 fouls.
Free throws up now and good for Miller. Miller wasn't even on the varsity roster. They pulled her up from the JV team, and she's off to a solid start tonight. All 4 points for Manchester. Up the floor is Sharon. She takes it all the way and scores. And that is Oak Hill's first 2 points of the quarter, and it's 9. Buzzard with it, brings it out now. Throws it over to Miller. Kind of goes behind her back to Hadley West. Thought about a 3, and she traveled with the basketball. And it'll belong to Oak Hill. 5:04 to play in the second quarter. The Golden Eagles lead at 9-4 over the score.
Mop it up.
Have some moppage right there.
Yeah, Manchester just seems to be giving the ball away way too easy. I believe that's 3 or 4 turnovers that were not caused by Oak Hill, just by a traveler or something like that.
Shields up the floor in transition. Got it to go and a foul. Janessa Shields pushed it up in transition. The big post player getting after it, and she scores on a layup, and she'll get the hoop and harm. That foul on number 20, McKelvey Esposette, and a timeout going to be called by Manchester. We'll take one as well. Your score in the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Oak Hill 11, Manchester 4. Back after this, Action Sports Network.
Life at Colonial Oaks provides a perfect balance of support, engagement, and fun. No matter which lifestyle is required, we offer a personalized, resident-focused family approach to daily life that empowers our residents to thrive. At Colonial Oaks Senior Living, there are 4 distinct lifestyle communities within our one very special community: independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and rehabilitation. For more information, call 765-674-9791 and find out how the Colonial Oaks family can support your healthcare needs.
Back here at Oak Hill High School, as Janessa Shields, just before the timeout, was fouled on an and 1 in transition, and she is going to go to the line to try and complete the 3-point play. Shields throws it up and got it. Janessa Shields with 3 points tonight, as there's been 5 in the quarter by Oak Hill. Just under 5 minutes to play in the half. The Buzzard on the right wing. Buzzard hands it off to 21. That is Maddie Miller. Miller to Shanette. Shanette now to Hadley West. West with the basketball to Maddie Miller. Miller to Buzzard. Buzzard has it. Over to Shannon. She drives baseline. Good defense by Janessa Shields to cut her off on that baseline drive. Buzzard steps back for 3. She misses.
All over the court right there after the rebound. Didn't get it, but having herself a nice game. Has all 4 of Manchester's points right now.
Sharon with it. Now to Alexa Myers. Back to Olivia Sharon. Sharon brings it out now on the right wing. Got it tipped away. Inside to Ruth Tripp. Tripp to Sharon. Sharon launches a 3, no good. Air ball and throws, and Miller saved it. Threw it off the hands of Lydia Trexler and out of bounds.
They've been tipped at the shot, so heads up play to throw that off an Oak Hill defender.
Coach Markham coming in tonight said that she only has 6 varsity girls that really play that are playing tonight, and they're playing fairly decent. Myers will bring it up the floor, and she traveled. That's a good call there by Joe Means.
Going to be
by Jeff Meeks.
interesting later on in the game to see how well conditioned this Oak Hill squad is. Only playing 6 tonight, like Grant just said. So how well can they run up and down the floor?
Hadley West missed that 3. Rebound hauled in there. Now loose on the floor, picked up by Trexler, and she traveled with the basketball. 3:36 to play in the second quarter. Oak Hill with a 12-4 lead over Manchester. Looking to get it in now is number 23, Hadley West, into Ream. Ream has it top of the key, out by the volleyball line. Now to Hadley West. West baseline down into number 3. That's Antoniza. She misses it. Rebound, weak trip. Trip out to Alexa Myers. Myers walks it up the court now for Oak Hill. Ooh, got her defender to fake right there. Sharon to Janessa Shields to Ruth Tripp. Tripp on the left wing. Now to Myers. Myers baseline jump shot. She got it to go. Alexa Myers gets the ball.
That was probably the best I've seen Oak Hill move the ball so far in this game. So see if they can keep that up.
Nice pass out to Miller. No, excuse me, that's Ream. Ream bounce pass to Buzzard, who fires a 3. She finally hit one. After an 0 for 12 start from 3 for Manchester, Brooklyn Buzzard finally knocks one down, and it's 14-7.
Kind of shook her head after that 3. Like she didn't mean to bake it in, but sometimes all you need is one to fall.
Inside to Shields. Shields going to work, kicks it out to Sharon. Sharon with it, looking for Alexa Myers. She does. She hands it off to her. Myers inside to Trexler, and this is going to be stolen away by number 4, Peyton Ream. Ream up the floor for Manchester now. 2:12 to play in the second quarter. It's Buzzard with it. She launches a 3, misses that one. As this is tapped out of bounds, goes to the Golden Eagles.
Substitution Manchester, the 21 Maddie Miller back for that.
2:03 to play in the second quarter. It's Oak Hill 14, Manchester 7. Here's Alexa Myers with it. Myers crosses the timeline, gives it to Ruth Tripp. Tripp on the left wing. She's looking. Now to Lydia Trexler. Trexler with it, crosses over. She gives it to Sharon. Sharon drives all the way. She got tripped, and a blocking foul going to be called on Manchester's. That's Antoniza.
I was really close. Could have been called a travel. One of 3 calls in my opinion. Travel, charge, or a block. So went with the block there.
1:43 to go in the quarter. Entry pass to Shields. Shields is umbrellaed, and a jump ball goes to Manchester.
Manchester with that swarming defense. Another jump ball for them. Working on getting the ball back to in their possession any way they can.
So Joe Rudolph, Jeff Meeks, and Jeff Lytle, the 3 guys in stripes tonight, working both boys and girls games. Because they're going to have a busy night, especially in that boys game, as this is knocked out of bounds by Buzzard, and it'll go over to Oak Hill. Shields to Myers, into Sharon, and she turned the basketball. Picked up by Maddie Miller. Miller puts it up, and she's fouled. That'll be on Olivia Sharon.
Maddie Miller going to be at the free throw line for the 3rd time of the night. She's 2 for 4 so far.
1:22 to play in the second quarter. And Miller will go back to the free throw line. She misses the front end of that one. $1:22 to play in the quarter. Eagles lead at 14-7. As Miller misses that one, rebound tapped out of bounds to Oak Hill. So Miller is 2 of 5 from the line tonight. And if she makes all 5, then we're looking at a 2-point ball game. And a timeout going to be called as Myers had trouble on the inbounds. As we'll take one as well. You're listening to girls basketball on the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. It's Oak Hill 14, Manchester 7.
Riverside Community Federal Credit Union is supporting all the student athletes in Grant County. This is Tim Mormon. We know that it takes hard work to be a success in the banking world, and we know it takes hard work and dedication to perform on the athletic field and in the classroom. We want to wish all of the athletes and students good luck this school year. Make us proud. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union, 101 North Washington in downtown Marion, or 200 East Main, downtown Gas City.
Network as Oak Hill leads Manchester 14-7. Grant Childs, Leah Brookshire along with you. As Myers will have it top of the key. Got it poked away by Peyton Ream. Ream dives on the basketball. What a pass to Maddie Miller. She can't finish on the other end. Ream dove on the basketball, stayed on the floor, found Miller. Miller went up to the finger roll, couldn't get it to fall. And let's see, as there's going to be a foul on Ream.
What a hustle play there by Ream. Flipped it up on the floor. Look, I mean, just an incredible pass.
It was a heads-up play.
Heads-up play. Way to, just great vision, court vision to see Maddie Miller streaking down the court.
Myers going long. She catches it down on the baseline. May have double dribbled, no call. And a foul going to be called as Myers will shoot two now. Let's see who they get for Manchester. It'll be number 4, Peyton Reed. That's her second in just about like 12 seconds of game time. So Myers misses the front end of that one.
Substitution, Manchester, number 23,
Hadley West checks back into the Squires lineup. 52 seconds to play in the quarter. Oak Hill with a 7-point lead now. Free throws up and good for Myers to extend it. 15-7 Oak Hill now. Here's Buzzard, gotta stop saying now. Here's Buzzard, bounce pass to Miller. Miller got it stolen out of there by Drexler. Up ahead to Olivia Sharon. Sharon down the floor. She hits Ruth Tripp, has it out by the logo. 35 seconds to play in the quarter. Now to Sharon for three, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Belongs to the Eagles.
Sharon had a nice open look there, but a good job by Trexler to get that ball and put some contest on the rebound.
Tripp looking to inbound, gets it into Trexler. Trexler puts it up, and that is basically just taken out of there by Antoniza. Now out to Buzzard. Buzzard goes in between her legs. She drives down the lane, puts up the runner, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Stays with Manchester with 14.8 seconds to go as it's 15-7 Oak Hill. And looking to get it in is West. West having trouble. Out to Miller for three. She misses. Loose ball. Out of bounds. Will continue to stay with the Squires. And coming up will be the halftime show by the McKinney team, powered by Amerifirst, so don't go away. They get it into number 3. That is Antoniza inside the Buzzard, and she's going to be fouled with 6.7 seconds to go.
Two free throws to draw. She can knock these both down, draws to 6 points in the half. Buzzard having an off shooting night. See if she can get two back to the line.
Buzzard to shoot two. That foul was on Janessa Shields as Buzzard knocks that one home. Buzzard now, second one. Eyes it, flies it, and missed it. The loose ball picked up by Maddie Miller with 4 seconds. They got to do something. This is stolen by Sharon, and that will be the half. Your score in the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard is Oak Hill 15, Manchester 8. The halftime show powered by Amerifirst on Sports Network.
At Wings Etc., we love sports. So much that we packed our walls with tons of big flat-screen TVs tuned to the very best sports programming. At Wings Etc., we also love big, cooked to tender, crispy perfection wings. And so do our fans, who have voted our wings the best in more and more cities across the Midwest. Wings Etc. It's not complicated. And we like it that way. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub, good food, great times at 1508 Southwestern Avenue in Marion. Find us online at wingsetc.com.
This is Amy Downing from Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Recently, we conducted a community survey. We asked questions like, who would be responsible for making your funeral arrangements? Would they know what kind of services you would want? How much do you think that would cost? A surprising number of people did not know the answers to these important questions. Call me, Amy Downing, today. Let's make sure you know the answers and there are no surprises for those you love. Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services, serving the families of Grant County yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Sometimes going to the dentist can be scary. At Bruner Dental Center in Marion, you can smile more and worry less. Bruner Dental has been taking care of families for over 40 years, and they provide everything from gentle cleanings to custom-made repairs. You'll get the latest techniques with unmatched comfort and precision. Bruner Dental also accepts dental insurance. See Doctors Root, Sneed, and Tensley at Bruner Dental Center, 807 West Gardner Drive in Marion, Indiana. Smile more and worry less with Bruner Dental. Life at Colonial Oaks provides a perfect balance of support, engagement, and fun. No matter which lifestyle is required, we offer a personalized, resident-focused family approach to daily life that empowers our residents to thrive. At Colonial Oaks Senior Living, there are 4 distinct lifestyle communities within our one very special community: independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and rehabilitation. For more information, call 765-674-9791 and find out how the Colonial Oaks family can support your healthcare needs.
Driving on a nice summer day can be lots of fun until the guy in the other lane just ran into you. When you've been in a fender bender, call on Excel Auto Body in Marion. Excel can get your car looking like new. As Grant County's leading collision specialist with 63 years of experience, you can rest easy when you take your vehicle to Excel. With 3 generations serving Grant County, don't trust your vehicle repairs to just anybody. Trust Excel Auto Body, 501 North Washington Street in Marion. If it's a fender bender or major damage, Excel Auto Body is the place for your vehicle.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
The best steakhouse is in your house. Horner's Butcher Block has all the media locations: Marion, Fairmount, and Alexandria.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
Well, back here at the Nest, as it's the halftime show by the McKinney team, powered by AmeriFirst. Hometown girls supporting hometown people. See Jim, Wendy, and Allison with the McKinney team online at jimmckinney.com or in front of the 5 Points Mall on the Marion Bypass. Well, let's send it over to the one and only Ian Brookshire for your halftime stats. Take it away, man.
Right now for Oak Hill, we got Alexa Myers with 4 points. 2 of those beat free throws. Ruth Tripp with 2 baskets, 4 points. Lydia Trexler with 2 points. Janessa Shields with 3. Looking over to the Manchester Lady Squires, Brooklyn Buzzard with a triple, and then 2 free throws for 5 points. And then Maddie Miller with 4 points total. And 2 of those coming from free throws. She's played well, bumped up from JV to varsity today, so she's done well in her first outing from what we're seeing of her.
So let's kind of let's just kind of recap that first half as the boys teams for the next game, which should be a very exciting game, throwing down at least trying to throw down some downs. Saw a couple there from Landon Beagle.
Doing their best.
Well, that was an interesting first half, kind of a slower pace. Look, this is kind of the appetizer of what we'll see tonight in the boys' game, but just kind of a slower pace first half. Manchester couldn't get much of anything. Struggled shooting the basketball, especially their best player, Brooklyn Buzzard, who they held to only 4 points in that first half. She came in averaging about 14 a game. So you got to give credit to that Oak Hill defense for forcing those missed shots and shutting them down.
Yeah. Yeah, Oak Hill's defense really good. Talk again about the younger players and the play of them. They seem to handle the moment pretty well, and also for the younger players on the Manchester side of the ball with Maddie. Seems to be all over the court. Can't find a moment where she's not there, whether it's stealing some away. So interesting to see how Coach uses her for the rest of the night as Buzzard continues to struggle just a little bit shooting.
Yeah, just Buzzard not getting what she wants and what she would normally get defensively. But give credit to Peyton Ream coming off the bench as well. She's made some hustle plays along with Maddie Miller coming off the bench. This is a Manchester team that has essentially put almost everyone in the game.
Yeah,
and they're just playing their roles. This is a team with a lot of role players that plays around a star player. And when that star player like Buzzard isn't hitting, like tonight, it can be kind of tough.
Yeah, tough for them, but as they're going deep into that lineup, players seem to know what they're doing, and they had a couple early easy turnovers in the first quarter, but as the game went on, they seemed to settle down a bit. But just credit to Coach Kaufman having everyone ready to play, and not everyone just nervous and tight for the first half.
Yeah, so I think if Coach Kaufman get them settled down in this half, Manchester come out and they get a couple runs in, and then we'll see how the rest of the second half will take place. We're going to take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with the second half. You're listening to High School Girls Basketball on the Action Sports Network.
Hutamaki in Marion is now hiring an industrial maintenance technician in their paper plate factory. If you're interested in working for a local, proven, stable company, you need to apply now. Must have strong mechanical and electrical skills and an understanding of industrial safety. Applicants should have at least 3 years experience with troubleshooting, repairing, and programming. Hutamaki in Marion offers a competitive wage and benefit package. Apply online today at hutamaki.com/careers. Hutamaki is an equal opportunity employer.
If you keep looking for a great Mexican restaurant only to be disappointed over and over again, make Los Amores in Marion your next stop. Located downstairs in the Boston Hill Center, formerly the Centrum Mall in downtown Marion, Los Amores has everything you would want and more. Enchiladas, burritos, tortas, fajitas, arroz con pollo, and of course, tacos. Every Tuesday is Taco Tuesday at Los Amores. Open Monday through Saturday from 11 to 9, Los Amores is open for dine-in and carry-out. Make your next choice of Mexican food Los Amores in downtown Marion.
Diet plans these days, nobody knows what to do. Marion Health is now offering bariatric surgery. This new service offers a proven surgical solution for weight loss. Call Marion Health Bariatrics today. 765-660-7500 to get started. That's 765-660-7500. And lose weight once and for all with Marion Health's bariatric surgery. Wobble, wobble, wobble. Screech. Click, click, click. The thingy's gone bad. Whatever sound your car makes, take it to Marion Tire, also known as Best One Tire in Marion. Susie, Brian, Cecil, and the crew can diagnose the problem and fix the problem the right way the first time. Oil changes, alignment, tires, coolant, wheel bearings, and even the thingy that's gone bad. Let Marion Tire get your vehicle running smooth for your summer vacation. Since 1984, Marion Tire has been in downtown Marion and will continue to provide top-notch service. See Marion Tire on the corner of 4th and Branson in downtown Marion.
Work back with you at Oak Hill High School as we get set for the second half of this girls basketball matchup. Grant Chelsea and Brookshire here with you, as should be a pretty entertaining second half. We had a really good, kind of a slow pace first half, but hopefully that will change now with the adjustments being made at halftime with Coach Barkham and Coach Kaufman of Manchester and Oak Hill.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made, and if they can speed the pace a little bit up and run the floor.
So it'll be Oak Hill ball to start in this half, as Myers will trigger it into Olivia Shaw, excuse me. Back to Myers, off her fingertips, had to go chase it. Back to Shields, now hits Myers. Myers with it, ball screen from Janessa Shields. Now to Lydia Trexler, hits Ruth Tripp. Ruth Tripp now drive as Shaw cut back door, they didn't see her in time. Now to Olivia Shaw.
Shaw back in the game after taken out for most of the second quarter due to the 2 fouls.
Shields, mid-range jump shot's no good. As now out to Myers, who misses it. The rebound pulled down by Maddie Miller, who gets the second half start. We have a final score in college football. Purdue 30, Indiana 16. As Purdue will play for the Big Ten championship now. Wow. Play Michigan. Inside to, that was intended for Schroll and tapped out of bounds into Coach McDowell's lap. And Manchester will have the basketball. Looking to get it in. They get it into Hadley West. She launches a three, misses it. Long. Rebound for Ruth Tripp to Shields. Back to Myers with it. Again, coming up after this second game of the boy-girl doubleheader, the boys game. Oak Hill taking on Manchester. This ball's poked away, and Shaw goes back in the backcourt to get it. She crosses over, drives, bounce pass, short corner to Shields, 2 ball fakes. Now she's going to try to do something with it. Shields looking. Shields still looking, and close to a 5-second call. And now a foul going to be whistled on Maddie Miller.
Yeah, Shields just seemed she couldn't find anybody to get that ball away to. Really close to a 5-second call.
It was great defense by Manchester. They got Shields right where they wanted her, where she could rise up and shoot it. As she's kind of one of those, pull-up, kind of a pull-up mid-range shooter. Baseline drive now for Shaw. Gets it to drop.
There's her first points of the night.
I was just about to say that. Now it's 17-8. Oak Hill leads over Manchester. 6:21 to play in the third. Oak Hill coming out, kind of a trap defense. Inside to Schroll. A little more energy for that Manchester bench now.
Schroll, a decent free throw shooter, shooting 62% on the year. Let's see if he can knock these two down.
Shields picks up the second foul for Manchester. As Schroll misses that free throw for the Flyers. This is for Coach Coffey. You've got to be frustrated with what your team's done offensively. They have not played well tonight.
Yeah, credit to her subbing in some changes at halftime to some players that are a little bit hotter than the other ones.
Here is Olivia Shaw up the floor. Here's Shaw, and this is poked away and stolen by Antoniza. Now to Hadley West. West out to number 5, Brooklyn Buzzard. Buzzard going to cross over on Shaw. And sorry, I had a little technical difficulties there. Manchester is going to inbound the basketball. Cross-court pass, almost stolen by Tripp. Now a pull-up jump shot is good for Maddie Miller. And finally, Manchester starting to get something going offensively. As this is poked away by West, and she steals it into the hands of Antoniza. Here come the Squires back the other way. Myers a three, no good. Rebound to Alexa Myers.
This has not been there for her all night. Oh, what a pass.
What a pass to Trexler, and she misses that one. Kind of a broken play, and Trexler went and scooped the ball up and went down and missed the layup. Here's Buzzard with it. Crosses the 10-second line. And the dish out to number 21 is Maddie Miller. She misses. Rebound. Tipped away out of bounds to Oak Hill.
Substitution Manchester, number 34, Grace Smith back in.
And now we're going to get a 30-second timeout As you're scoring the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard, Oak Hill 17, Manchester 10.
A winning team can make all the difference in the world. Hi, this is Jen McKinney with the McKinney team powered by Nations Lending. We are hometown girls dreamed of. Let the McKinney team help you unlock the door to your new home. Come see Jem, Wendy, or Allison north on the bypass in front of the 5 Points Mall or anytime online at jemmckinney.com.
As Oak Hill leads Manchester 17-10, 4:56 to play in the third. Buzzard on the inbound. Over to Miller. Miller drives, and she walked with the basketball. It'll go over to Oak Hill. And I think that's what's made this game fun, as this is into Shields. Shields up the floor. She got it to go. Shields runs the floor in transition and gets the layup to fall.
Second time Shields just got behind the defense and just had a pretty easy layup.
Inside to Buzzard. Buzzard thought about the three. Now she drives baseline and put it up and put it in. Brooklyn Buzzard. As it's 6-0. Or 6-0. Buzzard has 6 points. It's 19-12 Oak Hill. As Shields scored on the other end and Buzzard responded with a layup of her own. Shields has it to Olivia Sharon. Back to Alexa Myers, right wing. Bounce pass inside to Shields. Pounds on the dribble, put it up and puts it down. Janessa Shields gave it into her. She took a power dribble, turned around and put it up with a right hand. Now down inside to number 34. That's Gracie Smith, and she finds the bottom of the net. And now it's 21-14, 3:42 to play in the third.
That's just a third score for Manchester tonight. Not a lot of diversity in the scoring department, but see if they can change that. They're going to need to change that if they want to have a chance to get back in this game.
And maybe something's starting to get going as they force an Oak Hill turnover there with 3:33 to play in the third. 21-14 Oak Hill. Manchester has made it almost a 2-possession game.
And we see Ream come in for West. So more that younger lineup again.
Out over to Peyton Ream. Left wing, pass to Miller. Now to Buzzard. Buzzard has it. She ball fakes. She steps back for three. Got it. Brooklyn Buzzard buries the three to make it a 21-17 game, and Manchester, just like that, is knocking on the door of Oak Hill. Nearly a turnover there. Shields bounce pass to Myers. Myers puts it up. Missed it, but a foul is called.
Dangerous dribble there. Got that back and got it up for the to get the foul called, but what a dangerous dribble there that could have been easily cooked away by one of the Manchester defenders.
3:04 remains in the third quarter as Myers got that one to go.
Rattled that one in there.
Myers is 2 of 5 from the line so far. This one's up and no good. She's 3 of 6. Actually, 3 of 5, not 3 of 6. She now is 3 of 6 as loose ball knocked out by Neal will stay with Oak Hill, and it'll be Ruth Tripp to inbound. Exactly 3 minutes left on the clock in the third. Tripp to get it in. This is to Myers for 3. She misses that. Rebound, hauled down and pushed out of bounds. No, a foul going to be called on Olivia Sharon.
Yeah, Sharon just went up against her there and pushed her, give her a little bump with her body out of bounds, but official called that. Good call by the official.
Yeah, great call. Now to Antoniza. Antoniza looking to Buzzard. Buzzard almost lost the handle. She's now trying to do something with it and nearly thrown away. Picked up by Miller inside now. And Miller missed the shot, but she's fouled with a chance to go to the line. A foul on Ruth Tripp, her first of the ball game.
Miller with 4 so far right now. 2 for 4 from the line, free throws. Shoot the three, my bad.
For the Squires, shooting 2.
Miller. First one's up and got it. Miller now with 7 points to my count. Yeah, 7 points.
You're correct, 7 points, yeah.
22-18, Oak Hill leads it. Free throws up again for Miller. Missed it off the front of the rim. Rebound. Pulled down by Miller. Got her on rebound on the missed free throw.
I'm telling you, she has been everywhere tonight. That is a breakout type game for her, in my opinion.
Janessa Shields picks up the foul there, and Miller will go back to the line. Her free throw's up and missed it. Maddie Miller brought her up from the JV team. She has 6 points off, actually 7 points off the bench tonight, playing incredibly well off the bench. Miller's second free throw is up and got it. To Drexler now. Drexler to Tripp working it up the floor. They finally give it to Myers. Now to Olivia Sharon. Sharon to Myers. Myers top of the key. Myers crosses over. She's looking inside to Janessa Shields. Shields nowhere to go with it. Loose ball picked up by Shields and a foul called. They're going to wave off the basket.
Personal foul, Manchester, number 44, Olivia Neal.
That foul is on Olivia Neal.
That's her first foul of the game.
Looking to get it in is Tripp. Tripp now to Sharon. Sharon had it poked away. Got it back now to Myers.
Now Manchester, number 4, Peyton Reed.
And a foul going to be called on Peyton Ream. That is her fourth foul again.
That is she's just very young. So you probably see more of her towards the end of the game, managing her fouls.
Tripp with it on the right side. She brings it back, and she walked with the basketball. Buck 56 to play in the third. Oak Hill 22, Manchester 19.
See a sub in here for Oak Hill.
Illegal substitution, number 5, Olivia Shaw.
Olivia Shaw in, taking out Tripp.
Anthony's at inbound. Gets it into Buzzard. Buzzard to walk it up the floor now for Manchester. Throws it to Hadley West. West on the right wing. Bounce pass to Miller. To Buzzard. Buzzard for the tie. No. Loose ball picked up on the floor by Sharon, and held ball stays with Manchester. Again, after this one will be the boy-girl doubleheader. In between, we'll kind of go with a mix between the Colonial Oaks post-game show and the Arms Hunt Funeral Home pre-game show. So we'll get your stat wrap. We'll wrap it up here for the girls, and then we'll go on with the boys side of things. It'll be the same link on the app. Out to number 21. That's Miller for three, and she got it. And just like that, Manchester has come all the way back and has tied it at 22 with 1:30 to play in the third quarter. Olivia Sharon with the right wing. She's looking. Stolen out of there by Maddie Miller. Miller up the floor for Manchester. She stops to Buzzard for three. Got it! Brooklyn Buzzard gives Manchester their first lead of the game. What a find in transition.
And Maddie Miller with the steal.
Maddie Miller with the steal. No, that was Buzzard. And a jump ball goes Manchester.
Maddie Miller up there on the press, poked that ball away, and it fell right into the hands of Brooklyn Buzzard. Oak Hill scrambling right now. Is now facing their first deficit of the night.
I'm going to go back to that shot by Buzzard. Just a huge momentum shifter. Get things going. Myers down the lane, got it to go. Alexa Myers has stepped up big time here in this game with the primary point guard duties, especially with Shaw getting in some foul trouble. Here's Miller for three. Airballed it, but it hit the net. Rebound for Neal. She's looking. Out to Buzzard, a three. She got it again. Brooklyn Buzzard with her fourth three-pointer of the game, third of the quarter. 28-24. Manchester with 34 seconds to go. foul is going to be whistled against Manchester's. That'll be on Antoniza.
In the words of Kevin Rimbarger, water finds its level. Brooklyn Buzzard coming here with 4 triples tonight after missing her first couple baskets.
Water always does seem to find its level. Here is Olivia Shaw with it. Right wing into Sharon. Sharon picks it up. She puts it up. Got it to go. Olivia Sharon with a 15-footer. May have gotten away with a travel there. 12 seconds to go. Now to Hadley West. She fires a 3. Got it! Hadley West buries the 3 with 5 seconds to go. Manchester starting to get some things going. Myers launches the long-range shot. It's no good. You're scoring the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Manchester 31, Oak Hill 26. You're listening to girls basketball on the Action Sports Network.
Prince Hall Housing Authority, the affordable income-based housing, pride themselves in providing safe, affordable, maintenance-free living, a place they're proud that you can call home. They offer elderly and disabled and multifamily living, efficiencies, and 1- and 2-bedroom apartments, conveniently located right off 38th and the bypass, with bus transportation at the facility. That's Prince Hall Housing, 3678 Prince Hall Drive. Stop by to get your application today, or call 765-674-9734. Or voice relay 711 for more info.
Back here, Action Sports Network is, wow, what a third quarter for Manchester. Just what a final 2 minutes for Manchester there. I had them for 20 points in that third quarter, outscoring Oak Hill 20-11. As the story, Brooklyn Buzzard and Maddie Miller. Brooklyn Buzzard hit a 3. Hadley West hit a 3. That's what I missed. You were right, a 23-point quarter. I didn't mark the 3 by Hadley West. As the student section was counting down, and she hoisted it up on accident, really, and still got it to fall. West puts it up.
Nothing but net is hit. And it was a couple steps behind the arc.
Drexler whistles for a double dribble.
So now's a moment as Oak Hill, you got to calm down in that huddle and just playing with some younger players, get them settled in, and realize that you got 8 minutes to play. The game is far from over.
Miller tries to throw it inside. It's poked away. Over to Oak Hill. 31-26 Manchester. 7:39 to go in the game. Shaw to get it in. Finds Myers. Now to Shields. Shields up the floor. And she almost, she does, turn it right over. And now they're going to whistle her for a foul.
Yeah, same call earlier. Actually, same person that had the ball. Maddie Miller. They pushed her out of bounds. Another good call by the ref. Now
that's 4 fouls on Shields, and basically Oak Hill down to almost 5 players. I mean, yeah, you have Coach Barkham dressed 4 JV kids, but they're all freshmen, have never seen the floor. So that's just what's unfortunate about low numbers nowadays in girls, especially in girls basketball. Now to Miller, finds Hadley West. West with it, bounce pass to Buzzard. She thought about a 3. That's not out of her range, Ian. Buzzard, bounce pass in the corner to Antoniza, put it up. Almost got the shot to fall, but she's fouled on the shot. That'll be on Lydia Trexler, and that is her second foul.
May have sold that a little bit there to get the foul, but nonetheless, here she is for 2 free throws up the line. Coach Barkham giving some words to her, to a point guard with a little bit more experience, Olivia Shaw right now. Probably telling the team just to settle down a little bit.
Yeah.
Still 7 minutes to go.
Antoniza misses that free throw. She launches, or she fires the second one, got it to fall. 32-26, 7 minutes to play in the fourth. Now to Shaw. Shaw up the floor, right side, near side by the Oak Hill bench. She's looking. Entry pass to Myers. Now out to Ruth Tripp. Tripp. She stops. Kicks it out to Myers. Myers got it taken away, but she was fouled before the steal.
Yeah, some of these Oak Hill players have been on the floor a lot tonight. Like Grant said, not having a deep bench, taking some heat here on the Oak Hill side of the ball.
6:43 to go in the game. Manchester with a 32-26 lead. Wow, what a move by Ruth Tripp. She put it up, got it to fall off the glass. Ruth Tripp with a rip through and drives right by her defender and put it up off the glass. As West may have been fouled by Myers, no call. She brings it up the floor inside. 6:25 to play in the third. Manchester leads at 32-28.
Haven't seen a lot out of Antoniza tonight, but here she is with back-to-back trips to the line. See if she can extend this to 6.
Jazz played her role as one of the guards off the bench for Manchester. Fires this one up and got it. 2-point Manchester up over Oak Hill. And she hit the second. 3 points for Antoniza. Again, following this will be kind of a mix between the Colonial Oak postgame show and the Arms Hunt Funeral Home pregame show, as we will transition into the boys game after this. Sharon inside to Myers, and she's going to be fouled.
Should put him at the line for a 1-on-1 here.
Yeah, that will be a 1-on-1. Huge free throw coming here for Alexa Myers. A lot of pressure here. Oak Hill played an almost perfect first half, and just the final 2 or 3 minutes of that third quarter, they let the lead slip away. Myers up on the way, no good. And rebound called in here by Hadley West. They go 1-on-1 with Shaw. Bounce pass over to, this is number 21, Maddie Miller. Miller crosses over. Bounce pass to Shanna. Not seen a lot of her in the second half. Now to Buzzard. Buzzard drives into the lane. Bounce pass out to Shanna. Shanna in the corner with it. Now to Miller. Finds Antoniza. They're trying to get it to Buzzard for a quick shot. They have Meyer driving. Puts it up off the glass. So good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Will belong to Oak Hill.
I think the difference here right now is that press that Manchester's putting on. You saw the momentum shift a little bit. The momentum shift a little bit after
right here, as we'll kind of give you a stat update as we go through. Aaliyah Antoniza with 3 points for Manchester. Brooklyn Buzzard with 3, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15. 15 points for Brooklyn Buzzard, right around her average. Hadley West with 3, Gracie Smith with 2, and Maddie Miller off the bench tonight. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11 points. As for Oak Hill, Alexa Myers 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Olivia Shaw with 2, Ruth Tripp with 6, Lydia Trexler with 2, Olivia Sharon with 4, and Janessa Shields with 2, 3, 5, 7. They get it into Sharon, who will walk it up the floor on the far side. Now it's Myers. Oak Hill has to get something going offensively, and Myers threw it off the hands of number 23, Hadley West.
Really need to get something going. A shot here would be big, even a trip to the free throw line to get them some points back.
No matter how you can get the points in, you got to get them.
Yeah.
As Tripp goes up, no good. A rebound, Trexler couldn't haul in the rebound, and Hadley West will pull it down. And for Manchester, that clock is your friend. That clock really is your friend.
Take advantage of the no-shot clock in high school basketball here and work some of that.
Well, for now. Buzzard driving to the rack, and she's going to be fouled, as it'll be an offensive foul. Antoniza going over the back. Oh no, they're going to get Ruth Tripp. They're going to get Ruth Tripp. Okay, I thought Jeff Lytle motioned that the ball was going the other way down the floor, but no, that foul is on Ruth Tripp. It's probably the right call. Tripp just fighting for it there. As this one's up and actually is good for Shanna. who takes her first trip to the line and hauls and gets her first point of the night.
And these role players coming in nicely now, hitting their free. The violation is called.
There'll be a lane violation. 35-28. Had a lot of football scores, man.
Yeah.
Had 14-7, 7-3, 35-28. As this is knocked out of bounds, will stay with Oak Hill with just under 5 to go in the ball game. Olivia Shaw looks to trigger it in, and she will to Myers on a dangerous pass. She has to go chase it. Myers may have got away with a push and a travel, as that one is tapped away, and a foul going to be whistled against Lydia Trexler. And that is 4 on her now, so now that is 4 on Trexler and Janessa Shields. And a double bonus is in effect for Manchester now. Now if you're Coach Barkham, it's like, what do you do? How do you go to the bench? There's a full timeout is called. We're going to take a full one as well. You're listening to girls basketball on the Action Sports.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
The best steakhouse is in your house. Horner's Butcher Block has all the meat you need to grill up in the backyard. Beef, chicken, pork chops, hamburgers, and hot dogs. Don't forget the chips, snacks, and soda. Horner's Butcher Block, 3 convenient locations: Marion, Fairmount, and Alexandria.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
Are you tired of struggling with weight loss on your own? There are so many different diet plans these days, nobody knows what to do. Marion Health is now offering bariatric surgery. This new service offers a proven surgical solution for weight loss. Call Marion Health Bariatrics today, 765-660-7500 to get started. That's 765-660-7500. And lose weight once and for all with Marion Health's bariatric surgery.
Oak Hill trails Manchester 35-28. Antoniza will miss the front end of the double bonus, as Manchester with a 35-28 lead over Oak Hill. Coming up after this, the boys game on the Action Sports Network between Oak Hill and Manchester. Oak Hill coming off that win the other night at Wabash. They're looking to go 2-0 tonight. As there's a double dribble whistled against Olivia Shaw. We've seen a lot of double dribbles tonight. That's at least our 6th ones. We're about a half a dozen double dribbles. Sorry.
You're good. Yeah, just a lot of got away with most of them called a travel there, or a double dribble.
Yeah, that one's knocked out of bounds, and Oak Hill will take over.
Yeah, the pressure from the Manchester defense has held Oak Hill to just 7 points this half, so really good job on them.
Ruth Tripp gives it to Shaw. Shaw with the basketball. And she's going to be fouled by Shan. 4.5 to play in the ball game. 4.5 to play in the ball game as it's 36-28. Manchester. Olivia Shaw will go to the line. Shaw shoots 1 and 1. She goes up, missed it. Rebound, Alexa Myers, though she misses the bunny. Got her on rebound and put it up and in. Alexa Myers has had a solid game tonight, handling the basketball and scoring the basketball. As West has it poked away by Myers. And that is not a very good call.
Not a call. The Oak Hill crowd kind of letting them know that he may have missed one there.
Oh my. All you can do is laugh. Literally, Maddie Miller was chasing after a loose ball on the floor. She tapped it out of bounds, and Meeks whistled it going the other way back to Manchester as West turns this ball over to Lydia Drexel. Let's call her Levi. And now to Shaw inside to Sharon. He puts it up in the air.
Great passing there to get that ball. Needed that one to go from four.
Oak Hill now trails by 4. You're right, 36-32, and a foul called on Olivia Sharon.
That out of bounds call could have gone, maybe the other way. Kind of look over at the coach for Manchester, Coach Kaufman, and he may have gotten away with one there. Stole an extra possession.
3:44 to play in the ball game. Buzzard fires the free throw and got it. Having a phenomenal second half. That is her 12th point of the half. 16th of the game. Free throw was up and got it.
Send that lead back to 6 here. Still a 2-possession game though.
Here's Myers with it, and she's going to be fouled. That one will go against Ream, I believe. If it is, that is foul number 5. And so Peyton Ream's night is done. Give her a little credit. She played phenomenal off the bench for Manchester tonight. 3:38 to go in the game. A 6-point Manchester lead. Oak Hill controlled the tempo in the first half. All Manchester in the second. Myers hits the front end of the 1-and-1.
Yeah, Reem, going back to her, she was all over like a utility tool right around the house, like a weed whacker of some sort. She was everywhere on the court.
As this is turned over into the hands of Shaw, missed it, tapped out of bounds to Manchester. Would have been a huge layup, and a timeout going to be called. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Your score on the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard: Oak Hill 34, Manchester 38. Back after this on the Action Sports Network.
Wobble, wobble, wobble. Screech. Click, click, click. The thingy's gone bad. Whatever sound your car makes, take it to Marion Tire, also known as Best One Tire in Marion. Susie, Brian, Cecil, and the crew can diagnose the problem and fix the problem the right way the first time. Oil changes, alignment, tires, coolant, wheel bearings, and even the thingy that's gone bad. Let Marion Tire get your vehicle running smooth for your summer vacation. Since 1984, Marion Tire has been in downtown Marion and will continue to provide top-notch service. See Marion Tire on the corner of 4th and Branson in downtown Marion.
Back here, Action Sports Network. Probably heard me doing that. I'm not gonna lie.
Getting a little bit rowdy here up in the booth with full G-Shout. Getting into the game.
Excited for this doubleheader. 3:34 to play in the ball game. This is kind of around the time in the third quarter when Manchester went on their run. Hadley West had it now. West is going to be fouled by Shaw. And that'll be Shaw's fourth foul. Drexler, Shields, Shaw have all picked up 4 fouls tonight.
Got to be careful. Interesting to see who they may bring in if players get the fifth.
3:28 to go in the game. West misses the front end of 2 shots. Got the second one though. Like you said, it will be interesting to see who she brings in because Coach Markham's going to have to go deep into her bench.
Not a lot. I just talked about 3 players missing, so not a lot of experience left on.
Here's Shaw, but she bobbled it, finally corrals it, fires a 3, it's air ball. Here's Sharon with the rebound to Alexa Myers. Myers has it top of the key. Finds Sharon, a 3, misses it in front of the rim. Rebound by number 3, Antoniza. He gives it to Maddie Miller, now to Brooklyn Buzzard. Buzzard brings it up the floor. She'll try to go one-on-one. And she does with Sharon. Buzzard crosses over. Kicks it out. Corner to Antoniza. Now Now to Miller in the lane, puts it up, misses it, no good. A rebound, Trexler, and she's going to be fouled going the other way. Hang on, Jeff Lytle. Yeah, it'll be on Manchester. Okay. Jeff Lytle came in to have a little discussion.
Double bonus now is got 4 teams. Number 31, Willie
You're watching the live stream, you have us piped in. He is the defensive coordinator at Carroll High School in Fort Wayne. And his Carroll Chargers made a run to the 6A state championship literally last night and lost to Center Grove in the title game, as Trexler misses the front end of those free throws. And she misses the second. Loose ball on the floor. And high ball will stay with O'Kill.
That's big there for the Eagles. Couldn't convert on the 2 free throws, but he has another possession here to draw within a score.
2:42 to play in the fourth. Manchester leads Oak Hill 39-34. This will be Sharon to inbound. She's looking. Bounce pass into Trexler. Trexler puts it up. And airball. It may have been contacted a little bit right there. As Antonisa gets it down the floor to West. Things getting a little chippy here. In the corner now. West has it back out top to Miller. Finds Antonisa. Antonisa with the basketball. She's looking. Bounce pass to Brooklyn Buzzard, top of the key. The Buzzard's looking to go one-on-one, and she's fouled. And that will be, I think, on Olivia Sharon. And if that's the case, that is now 4 on Olivia Sharon.
One more.
Dude.
Players with less experience here. So
3 of the 5 starters. One that came off the bench have 4 fouls.
Yeah, that's remarkable. Not good, but also that's giving them a lot of
the ticky-tack foul. Like they are fouls. Shaw has it baseline. And this one's going to be thrown away, picked up by Miller. What a pass to Hadley West. Puts it up and she's fouled. 2:02 to play in the fourth, and it's 40-34 Manchester. And Hadley West will go to the line.
Ruth Tripp with her third, so one of the few players that could afford a foul there.
And Ruth Tripp does pick up her first foul, you're right, as West misses the front end of 2 shots there.
Not great free throw shooting by either team. Manchester a little bit better tonight, but neither team has been consistent.
And West got the second one to go.
Seems to be 1 of 2 a lot for Manchester. Missing the first, knocking down that second.
1:55 to go in the game. Inside to Lydia Trexler. She turns around, airballed it. And it'll go out of bounds to the Squires. 1:48 to go, and Oak Hill can already see kind of the time winding down in this game, and a blown lead in the second half, as this is nearly stolen, but West picks it back up for the Squires. Now to Antonisa. Back to 21, that's Maddie Miller. Miller with it. Bounce pass to West in the corner, back to West to Antonisa, top of the key. Miller cut back door, they didn't see her. Now Miller looking to do something with it. Bounce pass to number 21. That's Maddie Miller. And, Buzzard was pushing with an elbow there to get her off. To West for 3. Got it. And Hadley West may have just put the nail in the coffin with that three-pointer. Ian Brookshire. It's now a 10-point Squire lead with under a minute to go.
Yeah. Manchester's done a really good job scoring most of their points here in the second half. They're still not done yet, though.
Alexa Myers buries the mid-range jumper to make it 44-36. Now here is West up the floor, picked up by Neal. Neal back to West. Back to Antonisa. Now finds Maddie Miller with it. Miller, gonna drive right by Sharon, puts it up off the glass, got it to roll down. Maddie Miller
After the game.
46-36. Manchester leads it. It's a trip. Floater's up, no good. Got her on rebound. Put it back up, no good. Rebound for Olivia Neal with 5 seconds, and that'll just about do it. No, Jeff Lytle going to call a foul.
To put this in perspective, right now is before these two free throws, Manchester scored 38 of their points in the second half, compared to Oak Hill just scoring 36 in the game. So what a second half rally here by Manchester.
So a foul going to be called on Myers with 2 seconds to go as Buzzard hits the free throw. Mr. Jeff Lytle, him and I have got to know each other pretty well over the last couple of years. He's a pretty great guy. He's a great official. As Myers will dribble this one down the floor, hoist it up, not going to matter. As your final score in the girls' game tonight, first of the doubleheader, Manchester 48, Oak Hill 36. We'll take a timeout. It'll be about a 3-minute timeout, and we'll come back with kind of the combination of the Colonial Oaks post-game show and the Arms Hunt Funeral Home pregame show on the Action Sports Network. Don't go away. We appreciate you listening. Again, on the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard in the girls' game, Manchester 48, Oak Hill 36.
When it comes to wings, everyone knows size does matter. And no one knows it better than Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Wings Etc. has the biggest, meatiest, award-winning jumbo wings in town. If you love wings and a whole menu of food and drink options and tons of flat screens tuned into sports, we've got you covered. And now, when you can't eat here, order online for pickup at togo.wingsetc.com. It's fast, easy, and convenient. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub. Good food, great times at 1508 Southwestern Avenue in Marion. Find us online at wingsetc.com.
A winning team is the key to success. So is hard work. This is Kelly Kistler. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union is proud of all the student athletes who work hard both on and off the field. We are supporting all of our schools in Grant County and know this year will be the best ever. Good luck to all the athletes and students this school year. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union, 101 North Washington in downtown Marion, or 200 East Main in Gas City.
Hutamaki in Marion is now hiring an industrial maintenance technician in their paper plate factory. If you're interested in working for a local, proven, stable company, you need to apply now. Must have strong mechanical and electrical skills and an understanding of industrial safety. Applicants should have at least 3 years experience with troubleshooting, repairing, and programming. Hutamaki in Marion offers a competitive wage and benefit package. Apply online today at hutamaki.com/careers. Hutamaki is an equal opportunity employer.
Sometimes going to the dentist can be scary. At Bruner Dental Center in Marion, you can smile more and worry less. Bruner Dental has been taking care of families for over 40 years, and they provide everything from gentle cleanings to custom-made repairs. You'll get the latest techniques with unmatched comfort and precision. Bruner Dental also accepts dental insurance. See Doctors Root, Sneed, and Tensley at Bruner Dental Center, 807 West Gardner Drive in Marion, Indiana. Smile more and worry less with Bruner Dental.
Prince Hall Housing Authority. Affordable, maintenance-free living, a place they're proud that you can call home. They offer elderly and disabled and multifamily living, efficiencies, and 1- and 2-bedroom apartments, conveniently located right off 38th and the bypass, with bus transportation at the facility. That's Prince Hall Housing, 3678 Prince Hall Drive. Stop by to get your application today or call 765-674-9734 or voice relay 711 for more info.
Life at Colonial Oaks provides a perfect balance of support, engagement, and fun. No matter which lifestyle is required, we offer a personalized, resident-focused family approach to daily life that empowers our residents to thrive. At Colonial Oaks Senior Living, there are 4 distinct lifestyle communities within our one very special community: independent living, assisted living, skilled nursing care, and rehabilitation. For more information, call 765-674-9791 and find out how the Colonial Oaks family can support your healthcare needs.
Driving on a nice summer day can be lots of fun until the guy in the other lane just ran into you. When you've been in a fender bender, call on Excel Auto Body in Marion. Excel can get your car looking like new. As Grant County's leading collision specialist with 63 years of experience, You can rest easy when you take your vehicle to Excel. With 3 generations serving Grant County, don't trust your vehicle repairs to just anybody. Trust Excel Auto Body, 501 North Washington Street in Marion. If it's a fender bender or major damage, Excel Auto Body is the place for your vehicle.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
The best steakhouse is in your house. Horner's Butcher Block has all the meat you need to grill up in the backyard. Beef, chicken, pork chops, hamburgers, and hot dogs. Don't forget the chips, snacks, and soda. Horner's Butcher Block, 3 convenient locations: Marion, Fairmount, and Alexandria.
Horner's Butcher Block, your neighborhood market.
Riverside Community Federal Credit Union is supporting all the student athletes in Grant County. This is Tim Mormon. We know that it takes hard work to be a success in the banking world, and we know it takes hard work and dedication to perform on the athletic field and in the classroom. We want to wish all of the athletes and students good luck this school year. Make us proud. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union, 101 North Washington in downtown Marion, or 200 East Main, downtown Gas City.
At Wings Etc., we love sports. So much that we packed our walls with tons of big wings. And so do our fans, who have voted our wings the best in more and more cities across the Midwest. Wings Etc. It's not complicated, and we like it that way. Wings Etc. Grill and Pub, good food, great times at 1508 Southwestern Avenue in Marion. Find us online at wingsetc.com.
Back here for kind of a combination of the Armstrong Junior Home pregame show and the Colonial Oaks postgame show as we go from the boys game to the girls game. We'll start with our stat wrap brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Advisor Mark Fleming. The best financial advice is just a phone call away. Find out the best way to secure your future with Edward Jones Financial Advisor Mark Fleming at 317 North Baldwin Avenue in Marion. So we'll start with Manchester. Aaliyah Antoniza with 4 points tonight. Brooklyn Buzzards with 20 points. Hadley West with 8 points. Gracie Smith with 2 points. And Maddie Miller coming off the bench with 14 points. Take a look at Oak Hill. Olivia Shaw with 2 points. Alexa Myers with 13 points. Ruth Tripp with 6 points. Lydia Trexler with 2. Olivia Shaw with 6. And Janessa Shields with 7. Now time for our play of the game. Brought to you by Prince Housing, by Prince Hall Housing Authority. Put your elderly loved one in a community with all the comforts of home, but with none of the inconvenience. Prince Hall Housing is taking applications for income-based housing for qualified applicants. Prince Hall Housing Authority on Prince Hall Drive, just off of 38th. Closed on Wednesday. So, the play of the game that stood out for me was probably the Hadley West three-pointer. Well, another one that stood out was that and one by Janessa Shields that came out in transition. Correct. And she had that and one, and that was just a really nice looking play. That was probably our play of the game. Professional hearing care sub of the game. There's no substitute for hearing. Let professional hearing care help with free hearing needs assessment. See them in Marion at 821 Northwestern Avenue or 427 Matilda Road in Warren, and online at prohearcare.com. Our professional hearing care sub of the game, Olivia Sharon, tonight coming off the bench with 6 points for Oak Hill. She did a phenomenal job. And moving into our State Farm star of the game, have to go with Alexa Myers and her 13 points tonight.
Definitely. Alexa Myers played well, and not a lot of experience, just a sophomore, but stepped up in a big moment. Played a really good game throughout all 4 quarters.
So now let's move into focusing on the boys basketball game tonight, Oak Hill and Manchester. Oak Hill comes off a 52-47 win versus Wabash on Wednesday night, and Landon Beagle poured in 25 points as Ty Fagan chipped in 12 points. And we'll hear Coach Renbarger talk about Ty Fagan in the pregame in our pregame interview. Last year, Oak Hill defeated Manchester 48-38 on the road. And in Coach Renbarger's career versus Manchester, he has 15-6, including 2 wins in the tournament, which also includes one when we were little kids. I remember being there for that game, that double overtime win in the sectional championship right here in this gym. I remember sitting down on that baseline as Oak Hill defeated Manchester.
I was sitting down at the north baseline too. I don't quite remember you. I don't think we knew each other at that point, but I remember. I think I was in 6th grade. You would have been.
I was 4th grade.
Yeah, 4th grade. I was in 6th grade. Watch out with my parents. So just one of the classic games between not a huge rivalry, but definitely a game.
Great game.
A game you want to win.
Well, that right there is probably one of my earliest basketball memories. One of my favorite memories as well. Last year, Landon Beagle scored 17 points in a win versus Manchester. And as we open up the season tonight, Oak Hill and their senior class is 21-10 at home in their career. And last year, they went 9-1 on this floor, with their only loss coming to Norwell, and a Norwell team that we'll see next week on the Action Sports Network as Oak Hill travels to Norwell for an afternoon game. That game here on the Action Sports Network. As for Manchester, we talked with Coach Henson, who you'll hear from in a moment. They finished 10-13 last season, and this is their first game because the game that was supposed to be Wednesday at Bluffton was postponed. So we'll take a quick timeout, a 30-second break. We'll be back with Coach Renbarger on the Action Sports Network.
Every life has a story to tell, and end-of-life services are the way to share details of a life well lived for your loved one. This is Tyler Jacobs at Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services. We can assist your family when it comes to providing a memorial service that is perfect for remembering your loved one the way you want. From pre-planning to the memorial service to the monument that stands forever. Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services will be there for your family every step of the way. See us in Fairmount, Marion, and the Joan Smith Chapel in Upland.
Talking about their big guy, Gavin Benton, how you plan to stop him?
Well, I probably won't give you the entire Gavin before. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, I can go just pick one up.
You know, I got to make him work for all of his points. It would be nice if we could push him out away from the block a little bit, make him more of a perimeter threat. He is a person who will shoot from the perimeter. from the three-point line, it would be nice to get him out there. We definitely want to make sure that, you know, we don't give him some early, easy looks that he feels in rhythm.
So looking ahead to quite possibly the biggest game on your schedule next Saturday at Monroe. So what's this next week after tonight, pending a win or a loss?
Early in the season, it's still just a lot about refining what it is that we do. I would say probably, we're in a unique situation this year because both of our first opponents, neither one of them has played, so there's no scouting report per se. We've had to look up old stuff to see what they've done in the past. So Norwell's already played one game. We'll play another game on Tuesday night. It'll give us a first opportunity to put a scouting report together and see how well our team is. Obviously, you're still focusing on yourself, but as the week goes by and we get later in the week, we're putting scouting report together. So also, talk about the defense. Well, I think defensively, it is to make them go outside first before make them. I think getting the ball out in transition.
Students of Oakdale High School, welcome to the next of the season's matchup between the visiting Squires from matchup. Oakdale High School sportsmanship is not only respected word and action all time. Coaches on the roster and environment, we develop players who know how to conduct themselves on the field. We believe that being good sports is not only the correct way, but also reveal the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the officials officiate. This way doesn't create an environment that when the game is over, we are all champions.
Prince Hall Housing Authority, the affordable income-based housing, pride themselves in providing safe, affordable, maintenance-free living, a place they're proud that you can call home. They offer elderly and disabled and multifamily living, efficiencies, and 1- and 2-bedroom apartments, conveniently located right off 38th and the bypass, with bus transportation at the facility. That's Prince Hall Housing, 3678 Prince Hall Drive. Stop by to get your application today or call 765-674-9734 or voice relay 711 for more info.
Armstead Funeral Home pregame show continues with Coach Eli Henson of the Manchester Squires. So Coach, first off, how's your off-season?
Off-season was good. Played a lot of games this summer. We had, our whole plan this summer is we got to develop an identity, try to figure out. Over the course of the summer and the fall, we were able to kind of get our identity and figure out who should be playing and what we can do and what we need to. So I'd say off-season was well for us.
So your season opener tonight, couldn't play your opener, got postponed, the Bluffton game. So what do you have coming back? And talk about some of your new guys that can make an impact this year.
Some of our returners from Varsity are Anderson, point guard, freshman last year. So 5'7" point guard. He's got a lot better. He's got the spot, elevate, pull up, work consistently from the outside. So performance returning. Tyler McLean's another guard for us, about 5'8" guard. He's just got a lot of energy for us. He's a very good ball handler. And then Gavin Bettens, a 6'6" sophomore. He's probably our best player coming back. He averaged 19 and 10 last year, so we'll play through him about every game this season. So we have a lot of pieces around him. We have 6 sophomores on the team tonight. So we're going to be young, but that's no excuse for anything. Those guys got to be ready to go.
Talk about Gavin Benton's impact and how you've been able to develop him in the last couple of years. dad coaching your brother and coaching with your dad and Whitco, and I think it's great. It's all just come full circle.
But I really appreciate for your advice. Always got good stories to tell that. So I mean, I always look forward to this game every year, just for the chance to see him and be around him a little bit. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Coach, we appreciate it. We'll take a break. Back with more of the pregame show on the Action Sports Network.
Sometimes going to the dentist can be scary. At Bruner Dental Center in Marion, you can smile more.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please stand for tonight's opening message? The opening message this evening is offered by Oakville sophomore Hannah Strait.
Dear God, thank you for allowing everyone to ride for your safety tonight. Please help the athletes play to the best of their abilities and help everyone remember that we are here because of you. Please keep everyone safe during the game and on their way home. In Jesus' name, amen.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we pay honor to America with the playing of our national anthem. Let's bring the teams involved in tonight's contest. First of all, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Squires of Manchester.
660-7500 to get started. That's 765-660-7500. And lose weight once and for all with Marion Health's bariatric surgery.
Return here on the Action Sports Network. One of the quick stories I wanted to get before we get to the lineup. My dad coached Coach Henson's brother, Zach, at Whitco High School. So 1995, they're playing the sectional championship at Columbia City. They're playing Columbia City. Zach Henson, Eli's brother, goes out and gets a cut on his face, goes to the hospital and gets stitches. He comes back later that game, scores 17 points in the second half on the way to a double overtime sectional championship victory. One of the good stories. We'll send it over to Ian Brookshire. Well, actually, we'll send it over to Ian Brookshire for the starting lineup.
we'll have for Manchester, we've got a 5'11 senior Trevor Heath, number 0. We've got a 5'10 junior Tyler McLean wearing number 4. We've got a 5'9 sophomore guard, Ethan Hendricks, wearing number 5. We've got a 6'6 sophomore, Gavin Batten, a 6'1 junior wearing number 20. For Oak Hill, we've got a number 5 Caleb Kroll, a 6'2 senior. Number 13 Matthew Strange, a 5'11 senior. Landon Beagle, a 6'5 senior, number 15. Number 21 Grant Elzinga, 5'11 senior. And Ty Fagan, number 43, a 6'7 junior. So those are the starting lineups brought to you by Marion Tire.
Officials for our game tonight.
The officials for, starting lineups, actually for Marion Health, not Marion Tire, I apologize. Starting lineups for Marion Health. Care you need when you need it. Call Marion Health to access to your schedule, or to access to schedule your appointment. Marion Health, great care from great people. Tip up on the way and controlled by the Manchester Squires. It'll be Ethan Hendricks. He'll cross the timeline, throws it to Gavin Martin, back to Hendricks. To Hendricks, top of the key. He tries to dribble in, penetrates out to number 4, McLean for 3, and he buries the triple to start us off. Yep, and that's one of the things that's going to kill you, is that McLean came in last year shooting 40% from 3, and you can't let him get hot early. Beagle bounce pass to Fagan, top of the key, to Kroll. Looking for Beagle on the inside. They can't find him. Now here's Strange with it. Strange drives into the lane, puts it up off the glass and in. Matthew Strange drives it all the way down and scores, and it's 3-2 Manchester early.
Great penetration there by Strange to get Oak Hill up on the board.
They give it to Martin, back to Hendricks. He fires a 3 and hit it again. No, excuse me, that was number 5. Yeah, that was Hendricks. Okay, 6-2 Manchester. Same start Wabash got out to the other night at a 6-2 lead. Here's Strange with it. He's top of the key. Drives all the way down to Beagle. He drives baseline, puts it up. What a move. May have been fouled, but a no call. Benton, the 6'6 sophomore, will bring it up. Benton, he stops. He's looking. Benton in the high post now to number 20. That's Miller. And Ty Fagan blocked it, but he got him with a body. And that's one of the things Coach Renbarger talks about, is that Fagan cannot get into foul trouble. He got in foul trouble the other night.
Fagan does a good job there, getting to the ball and getting a hand on it, but just got too much of the opponent, unfortunately.
Martin's free throw is up and no good. .6:33 to play in the first. It's Oak Hill trailing 6-2. Martin's second one up and falls. So now it's 7-2. Here's Kroll with it. Brings it up the floor. Kroll is looking out to Beagle. Beagle has it. He crosses over. Now he stops out to Elzinga. Elzinga with it to Strange. Strange has it right wing. And Kroll cuts back door and a nice fake. Puts it up. No good. And a rebound for Gavin Benton. Benton, the bounce pass to McLean. Now to Hendricks, the sophomore guard, defended by Kroll. Hendricks, he's going to stop. Kroll will pressure the dead ball. Now a bounce pass to McLean. McLean back to Hendricks. In the corner to Martin. Now finds Hendricks back out top. 5:53 to play in the first. Manchester with a 7-2 lead out early. Inside now to that is Heath. Back to McLean for 3, and that's no good, and a rebound for Kroll.
Manchester doing a really good job at not forcing shots and letting the offense come to him.
Elzinga in the lane, puts up the floater. He got it to fall. Grant Elzinga scores. So kind of the two guys that facilitate a lot, don't do a lot of scoring, have the first 2 points have the first 4 points of the game for the Golden Eagles. And Strange and Elzinga. To Benton inside. He spins, puts it up. Fagan may have got a piece of it. Benton tips it right back in like a volleyball. And now it's 9-4 Manchester.
Fagan got to be careful. Cannot get another foul here. That put him 2 in the first 3 minutes of the game.
Here's Kroll driving, and he got stuck by the rim on the layup. And a rebound for Hendricks up the floor. Hendricks in transition. And an offensive foul going to be called on Hendricks. And Coach Henson, and I'm kind of thinking the same thing, Ian. His momentum ran into him, and that's why there was an offensive foul called by Jeff Lytle.
Yeah, hard to the floor. Great job taking that as well. Standing in there and getting the ball the other way.
That foul goes against Trevor Heath, number 0 for Manchester. As Kroll going to drive all the way down, out to Elzinga. Elzinga fakes the 3. He brings it out, hands it to Beagle. 4:40 to play in the first. Now here's Beagle driving inside to Fagan. Fagan underneath and scores. To tie Fagan now with 2 points, and Kroll and Beagle have yet to join the club. The 2 leading scorers on this Oak Hill squad from a season ago.
Really good pass there by Beagle, not forcing a shot and dumping down to Fagan, who was wide open with just one of the easier layups you're going to get all year.
Hendricks down to McLean. Back to Hendricks, left wing. To the far side, he brings it out to the near side. Top of the key now. So he'll take some direction from head coach Eli Henson. Now here's Hendricks with the basketball. To number 20, that's Gavin Martin. Now to Hendricks, top of the key to McLean. McLean back to Hendricks. McLean and Hendricks getting involved out top. To Benton, high post turnaround, jump shots up, no good. Nothing but the backboard. Rebound for Fagan. Now up ahead to Elzinga. He can't finish. Skying in there is Kroll. He can't pull down the rebound. And here comes Tyler McLean to Benton. Almost turned it over. Benton drives all the way. Missed the dunk. He missed the dunk there. And Elzinga flaps at him running back down the floor. Now Strange down in the lane, and he finishes with a left hand. Great job by Matthew Strange getting in there and using that left hand. One of the more funnier things you'll see is Benton fell to the floor, and Elzinga just went back and laughed at him. We'll have a 30-second timeout. Don't go away. You're listening to the Action Sports Network.
Partner with the undisputed leader in Enlist E3 soybean genetics. With exceptional yield and value, neighbor-friendly weed control, and more new elite genetics developed faster, Stein can help you maximize profits on every acre you plant. Discover yield plus experience with Stein Enlist E3 soybeans. Learn more at steinseed.com. Stein has yield.
Back here on the Action Sports Network, we apologize, I kind of cut off my co-host. So what were you trying to say before that break there? I apologize.
If I'm being 100% honest, I don't have the memory for that. I think I was going to say something about the two-hand jam that tried to put up on Elzinga, just didn't get the fall. Elzinga looks in high school basketball.
McLean has it left wing out to Hendricks. He drives baseline, cut off by Beagle. Now he throws it into the hands of Matthew Strange on the steal. Strange up the floor. He's got numbers. Nice pass inside to Elzinga. He lays it up with the left hand.
Great vision there by Strange. Saw Elzinga streaking down and hit him with a nice pass.
Strange is having a phenomenal game to start so far as Hasty's into the lineup for the first time. Benton turnaround hook shot is good. If you're Oak Hill, just kind of these nerves to start is usually how a game starts. Manchester comes out fired up, ready to play. And Oak Hill just battling back and forth. They were down 9-4 at one point and have come back and made it a one-point game. Beagle to Kroll. Kroll, cross-court pass to Strange. He thought about the 3. Now inside to Hasty on the baseline. Kick it back to Strange to Elzinga. Elzinga looking. Cross-court pass to Kroll. Now down to Hasty, knocked away out of bounds. And it will stay with Oak Hill.
Hasty got away with one there, but Elzinga at the top of the key had something we saw earlier, kind of a Ruth Tripp style play. Could have turned around and probably taken that shot, just didn't see it.
Coach Henson called a timeout a moment ago to talk to just get his team settled down and just get back in transition. And really that's where Oak Hill will eat you up because they run the floor extremely well. Strange to inbound, out to Elzinga. Cross-court pass to Landon Beagle. He launches a 3. No good, and a rebound for Gavin Benton. Benton, outlet pass to Ethan Hendricks, defended by Matthew Strange. Now to Benton on the bounce pass, left side, defended by Kroll. He brings it out top. Now hands it off to Caleb Klein, who's in the game for the first time. Hendricks with it, defended by Strange. Great defense for Matthew Strange. Now to Benton, baseline jump shots up and good. Nice shot by Gavin Benton. He has a really nice touch. He's being recruited by Huntington University, where Landon Beagle's already committed. Strange in the corner for three on the other end. He gets it to fall, and we're tied at 13. Matthew Strange with 7 points tonight, and he's having a phenomenal game so far.
What an opening quarter here by Strange, coming out really hot. Excited to see this from him, just especially early on in the game.
Martin, now to Benton on the left wing. Benton to Ethan Hendricks, top of the key. Hendricks. He finds Gavin Martin. Now over to Hendricks on the cross-court pass to the right, to the left side. Benton launches a three now. He misses it. And a rebound pulled down by Elzinga, and a foul going to go against Caleb Klein. Go ahead.
No, all you.
Well, one of the things Coach Renbarger talked about in the pregame show was, or in the pregame interview, was limit Benton's touch out on the three-point line, and he's had some kind of those mid-range jumpers, and he's just got, I mean, it's just a smooth touch. And I actually saw Coach Corey Alford, the head coach at Huntington, here tonight to recruit Benton and take a look at Landon Beagle, who's already committed to go play there. Beagle held to 0 points in this first quarter. Here's Beagle in the lane, missed it, got his own rebound, and stripped out of there by number 10. That's Caden Miller into the lineup. But Trexler gets it back. Now to Strange. Strange taking some direction from Coach Renbarger. And one of the things Coach Henson talked about was make someone else beat you other than Beagle. And that's what they've made Oak Hill do, and we're all tied at 13. 23 seconds to go in the quarter. Strange and Oak Hill, I think, are just going to let this one run out and run a play for the final shot.
Don't let Strange get hot.
Hasty, he's covered up. Down to Strange, nearly a turnover. He gets it back to Trexler. Trexler, and he's got to do something with it. To Strange, hoists a three at the buzzer, and he airballed it. On your score in the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard: Oak Hill 13, Manchester 13. We'll take a 30-second timeout at the quarter break. You're listening to high school basketball on the Action Sports Network.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm financial advisor Mark Fleming, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you create a game plan for financial success. Call me 765-573-7063 to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Substitutions for both teams as players rise. Number 4, Tom McLean, back in for Manchester, on with number 11.
Back here, Action Sports Network at Oak Hill High School, as we're tied at 13 as we open up the second quarter, and what was a very different from that girls game we had just before this. A lot faster pace right now.
Very different pace. Just running the floor a lot more. But see the nerves in both games with teams coming out.
Kroll has it top of the key. Back to Matthew Strange in the corner to Beagle. Beagle held to 0 points in that first quarter. The verdict's out on him, man. Kroll now in the corner to Levi Trexler. Back to Kroll. Thought about a three. Cross-court dangerous pass to Matthew Strange. Strange will bring it back out and reset the offense. The right side in front of the Oak Hill student section. For ESPN night tonight. Looks like they're trying to copy us. Now to Fagan in the corner. Back to Trexler. Trexler, Strange wants it. He fakes. Now pass inside to Kroll. Back to Beagle. Beagle drives in the lane. Finds Strange cutting to the corner. And Oak Hill has nearly taken nearly a minute off the clock. Great defense by Manchester, and Coach Henson really likes it. Here's a deep NBA three from Strange, and he got it! Matthew Strange from downtown, and then 16-13 Oak Hill.
Yeah, right now, if they're playing to make someone else beat them besides Landon Beagle, Matthew Strange is doing it. He's someone, if he can get hot, he can hit just about anywhere on this floor.
Strange having one of the better games in his career so far tonight, already 10 points. Now out to number 10, Caden Miller. Back, this is Hendricks for three to answer, and Benton tipped it up and tipped it in. Ty Fagan may have accidentally got a piece of that, but Benton tipped it back in. Kroll on the other end now. Got it to go, should have been a foul, no call. Caleb Kroll replies, and he has his first 2 of the game. 18-15. Kroll was just knocked to the floor there by Caden Miller, and he did not get a call. Out now to Ethan Hendricks. Hendricks in the corner now to Carter Wagner. Wagner out to number 10, Miller. Now to Ethan Hendricks. Hendricks with it out top to number 4, Tyler McClain. Now here's Hendricks pulling up, no good. A rebound pulled down by Beagle. Beagle up the floor. Now to Kroll. Kroll on the other end. He lays it up and in. Nice pass from Beagle to Kroll, and he gets it to fall. 20-15.
Kroll doing a really job running that floor. Like you said, their goal is to run the floor tonight. Kroll is really doing a good job at getting up and down and getting back on defense.
Here's McClain with it. McClain, he drives. Nice little fake down to Benton, who put it up and in. Gavin Benton with 10 points. And Coach Henson's going to call a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Your score in the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Oak Hill 20, Manchester 17. Back in a moment on the Action Sports Network.
Wobble wobble. Whatever sound your car makes, take it to Marion Tire, also known as Best One Tire in Marion. Susie, Brian, Cecil, and the crew can diagnose the problem and fix the problem the right way the first time. Oil changes, alignment, tires, coolant, wheel bearings, and even the thingy that's gone bad. Let Marion Tire get your vehicle running smooth for your summer vacation. Since 1984, Marion Tire has been in downtown Marion and will continue to provide top-notch service. See Marion Tire on the corner of 4th and Branson in downtown Marion.
Back here as we return on the Action Sports Network. Grant Schaus alongside Ian Brookshire. We appreciate you tuning us in tonight. 5:26 to play in the second quarter. Oak Hill with a 20-17 lead over the Manchester Squires. Matthew Strange off to a great start tonight with 10 points as he walks the ball up the floor. Strange hands it to Trexler. Trexler bounce pass to Fagan. Bring him out high on the perimeter. Now Strange gets the ball screen. Fagan wide open underneath the bat to Trexler. Levi Trexler just got done calling his sister's name a lot in the girls' game, Lydia Trexler.
And you slipped up and called Lydia Levi one time.
I did.
So we'll see if you can get a Lydia call in this game.
I hope. Now we have a foul, a blocking foul going to go against Trevor Heath, and that is his second. So now Coach Henson may need to look to his bench for one of his starters to come out. Strange inbound inside to Levi. See, called him Levi.
Here we go.
Levi hands it to Grant Elzinga. Elzinga has it. Gives it to Matthew Strange. 4:40 to play in the second quarter. Here's Trexler. Rolled down to Fagan on the block. Put it up, and a foul going to go against Gavin Benton. Oh, no, not on Gavin Benton. That'll go against Ethan Hendricks. Okay. Maybe it looked like that Benton was straight up right there. I thought they were whistling him for the foul. I did not see Hendricks down there.
Yeah, hard to tell who that foul was called on.
So Fagan buries the free throw. Again, one of the headlines tonight so far, Landon Beagle, 0 points with 4:38 to play in the second quarter. 21-17, a fast-moving game tonight so far. Free throws up again for Fagan, and he got it to fall.
Fagan knocks them both down, just a 64% shooter last year, so starting off the year hot with this game hot with 2 for 2.
Here's Hendricks, bounce pass, stolen by Elzinga, up ahead to Trexler. Trexler, he tripped, jump ball on the floor, and yeah, it's gonna go to Manchester. So Trexler just kind of lost his footing a little bit there, and just, you know, you want to limit those mistakes like that, and that's just something that really
game like this. See if you can jump out to a double digit. Great trap there by Trexler.
Oh, and they're going to call a foul. Yeah, maybe. I think, yeah, that's a good call on Elzinga. He came in there, he came over the body before he went and jumped on the ball. That is actually a really good call. So Elzinga whistled for his first foul of the evening. As Ethan Hendricks will walk the ball up the floor, defended by Matthew Strange. Out to Tyler McClain. side to Benton. Benton put it up and got it to drop off the glass. Gavin Benton now with 12 points. He's looking phenomenal so far in the early going for Manchester. Strange hands it to Trexler. Trexler with it, 22-19. Trexler lost it off his foot. And, oh, no, they're going to say it stays with no kills. So Colin Middlesworth will check into the lineup as Trexler and Strange will come out. Middlesworth did not get a lot of, well, actually did not play at all the other night at Wabash. And now Coach Rinbarger putting some trust into him to put him in the game now in the second quarter of this Manchester game night and game number 2 of the season. As Kroll catches, drives baseline, puts it up, and missed it. Put up with a right hand, it hit the back of the rim, hit the front, and bounced off. Now here's Tyler McLean. McLean with it, swings it to the corner. This is a 3 by Martin, no good. Got his own rebound, drives in, and scores it. Gavin Martin, a nice rebound, and he drove all the way back in and scores. 22-21. Oak Hill kind of coming out a little sloppy tonight. Kroll has the basketball, and it's turned over. Stolen by Ethan Hendricks. Hendricks drives, bounce pass to the corner. This is Martin again, and he follows up with another 3. 24-22, Manchester. They're back in front.
Manchester with a 7-0 run right now in the last couple minutes.
Oak Hill having a hard time getting Landon Beagle the ball. Great defense here by Manchester and Coach Jensen's team. Hands it off to Caleb Kroll. Kroll back to Beagle. Beagle crosses over, drives in lane. Nice pass down to Fagan, who scores it. Ty Fagan scores on the assist from Landon Beagle, and we're all knotted at 24.
Beagle drew about 2 defenders, left Ty Fagan wide open under the basket. Great pass. Great finish there by Ty Fagan.
Tied at 24, 2:27 to play in the second quarter. Ethan Hendricks has it out top. Gives it to McLean. Inside to Benton. He turns around and missed it right over Beagle. Got his own rebound and gets it to drop. Gavin Benton now with 14 points. The Beagle on the other end, and he missed it. But a foul is going to be called. So Beagle will go to the line with a chance for his first 2 points of the game. That foul will go against Gavin Martin.
Gavin's first of the game.
For Beagle to shoot 2. His first one's up. Missed it off the front of the rim. So an interesting note here for Oak Hill tonight. Coach McBride, head coach at Norwell High School, in the house tonight to check out Oak Hill. Oak Hill will take on Norwell next Saturday afternoon.
There it is. The 0 is off the scoreboard for Landon Beagle as he gets his first to fall. From the free throw line.
Hendricks has it out top of the key to Caleb Klein. Klein with it out to number 5, that's Ethan Hendricks. Hendricks to number 24, that's Caleb Klein. Back to McLean. McLean has it to number 5, that's Hendricks. To Benton in the corner now. This is Martin. He misses the 3. Rebound Ty Fagan. Fagan out to Kroll. And Kroll knocks it off the leg of Klein and out of bounds. So the basketball will belong to Oak Hill.
Not a lot of substitution going on right now. Oak Hill's 4 of their 5 have been on the court for just about the full game so far. It's not taking late one up.
Yep, nice pass there from Middlesworth into Fagan as he finished with a right hand. And it's 27-26, Oak Hill. Minute 24 to play in the second quarter. Here's Martin near side underneath on the baseline. Put it up over Fagan. He missed it. Rebound tapped it in the hands of Colin Middlesworth. Middlesworth down the floor. Stops and hits Kroll. Kroll out to Middlesworth. Middlesworth to Elzinga, and a foul going to be called. That'll be on Martin. So now we'll get a substitution. Matthew Strange back into the lineup to replace Colin Middlesworth.
That's 2 on Gavin Martin. Gavin Martin done a really good job defending Landon Beagle.
And Strange throws this one away on the inbound, and Hendricks comes down and lays it in. Ethan Hendricks now with 5 points. Here's Strange back the other way. 28-27 Manchester. Beagle drives in. Oh, what a scoop. He missed it. And a rebound again for Hendricks. He gets out in transition, and the whistle Kroll for a foul on the reach-in. Kroll just a little too giddy there, try to go for the steal. Again, like we were saying, Coach McBride with Norwell here tonight as Oak Hill takes on Norwell next Saturday at Norwell High School in a rematch of the Sectional 23 championship from a season ago.
That'll be an interesting game to watch. See if
two of the best senior classes in the state, really,
for real,
in my opinion. Hendricks has it out top, defended by Caleb Kroll. He crosses over, out to Klein. Just statistically, two of the best senior classes coming up even through middle school. Now to Hendricks. Baseline out to Benton. Cross-court pass. This is McLean in the lane. And he's going to be fouled. He'll go on the baseline. 28-27. Manchester with a lead over Oak Hill. Both teams just going back and forth, trading basket after basket. Coach Renbarger certainly cannot be pleased with his Oak Hill squad here in this first half. As inside now, Hendricks for three, no. And a rebound pulled down by Elzinga with 5 seconds. He's got it up the floor to Beagle, who chases it in the corner. He fires a three, missed it, rebound Kroll, and that'll be the end of the first half. Your score in the Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Oak Hill 27, Manchester 28. We'll take a break. You're listening to high school basketball on the Action Sports Network.
A winning team can make all the difference in the world. Hi, this is Jen McKinney with the McKinney team powered by Nations Lending. We are hometown girls supporting hometown people and committed to helping finance the home you've always dreamed of. Let the McKinney team help you unlock the door to your new home. Come see Jem, Wendy, or Allison north on the bypass in front of the 5 Points Mall or anytime online at jemmckinney.com.
Prince Hall Housing Authority, the affordable income-based housing, pride themselves in providing safe, affordable, maintenance-free living, a place they're proud that you can call home. They offer elderly and disabled and multifamily living, efficiencies, and 1- and 2-bedroom apartments, conveniently located right off 38th and the bypass, with bus transportation at the facility. That's Prince Hall Housing, 3678 Prince Hall Drive. Stop by to get your application today or call 765-674-9734 or voice relay 711 for more info.
This is Amy Downing from Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Recently, we conducted a community survey. We asked questions like, who would be responsible for making your funeral arrangements? Would they know what kind of services you would want? How much do you think that would cost? A surprising number of people did not know the answers to these important questions. Call me, Amy Downing, today. Let's make sure you know the answers and there are no surprises for those you love. Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services, serving the families of Grant County yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
A winning team can make all the difference in the world. Hi, this is Jen McKinney with the McKinney team powered by Nations Lending. We are hometown girls supporting hometown people and committed to helping finance the home you've always dreamed of. Let the McKinney team help you unlock the door to your new home. Come see Jem, Wendy, or Allison north on the bypass in front of the 5 Points Mall or anytime online at jemmckinney.com.
Back here on the Action Sports Network for the halftime show, powered by, or it's the halftime show by the McKinney team, powered by Amerifers. Hometown girls supporting hometown people. See Jim, Wendy, and Allison with the McKinney team online at jimmckinney.com or in front of the 5 Points Mall on the Marion Bypass. So take a look at individual scoring in this half. First for Oak Hill, Caleb Kroll with 4 points. Matthew Strange with 10 points. He's off to a heck of a start here in this game. Landon Beagle, believe it or not, only with 1 point. That coming at the free throw line. Grant Elzinga with 4 points. Ty Fagan with 8 points. Oak Hill scored 13 in that first quarter and 15 in the second quarter. As for Manchester, Tyler McLean with 5 points. Ethan Hendricks with 3 points. Gavin Benton with 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. And Gavin scoring on the halftime show by the McKinney team powered by Amerifers. So Ian, Any first half thoughts?
I think it's really important that Ty Fagan only has one foul right now. Gavin Benton does have looks like 14 points by my count. I think.
Yeah, that's what I had for.
So you have and so get a little bit more physical on the inside in there. Stopping him could be a big part, as he is actually right at half of Manchester's points so far.
Yeah, just that first half a little sloppy from both sides, I would say. And giving up some open looks down low, and kind of goes same for Manchester as Oak Hill as Manchester, having a hard time getting out in transition and finishing at the rim. Has also been a problem for Manchester, but not stopping them in transition. Oak Hill's just going to kill you, all the time. And some Coach McBride over here for Norwell may pick up is that Oak Hill needs to just get out in transition and score at will, and they can do that. But Manchester's done a great job of taking away Landon Beagle. That's something Coach Henson talked about in the pregame show, is make someone else beat you other than Landon Beagle.
Yeah.
If you can make someone else other than Landon Beagle beat you, you could begin to win this ball game.
Yeah, and I think another interesting aspect is just the students in the crowd for Oak Hill seem to not get into it. If you're playing at home here, you need on a Saturday night get into the game a little bit, give your team some momentum any way they can find it. It could be a big boost here for Oak Hill in the second half if you're in a one-point ball game.
So we are going to take another break, and we'll be back with the second half right here on the Action Sports Network.